All right, welcome back to part 3 of Deity 2 on this channel. So, we're not going to talk about what just happened. We're just going to get into this chapter. I need to be a little bit more succinct in how I go over certain things.
Looks that way to me.
Let's leave it to us, Gwyn.
I have to go find my parents.
And remember to
You
do
don't
things.
have to explain yourself.
And I didn't just record 40 minutes just to delete it.
We're lucky we
It
have
just
Doesn't matter.
wasn't going very well. It's fine.
Can't leave now.
I had forgotten so many things, and
And we can't
I don't want to
offer
upload a
that
video like that.
We should at least talk.
I don't think there was any gems in that video, so
That is precisely why we cannot get involved.
You and your chosen
How the hell do you
housing
pronounce
are
that?
wounded. You're
A ni-
already
a nid?
involved.
a nid,
We are as forbidden from
A nid?
inflicting harm as we
Like
are obliged to
a
believe it.
If I
nincompoop,
may interrupt,
a nimrod.
we've come on behalf of Grandmaster.
But yeah, there's these three
Alden.
factions
That
of
must make you the
Britannia.
Soldarin children, then.
There's the
I
Eason
can see
Chosen,
the
who she
resemblance.
represents.
And who's
There's the
this
Southern
one?
Riders, who
Arthur.
Arin represents, and then there's
Arthur
Carlisle, who
Soldarin.
represents the Merchant
We're
Guild,
all
or
family here.
lords, or whatever.
We pulled on his ears one too many times. I mean, how are we
That
gonna
happens.
stay that way?
I see. Well,
Out of the
I
three,
reckon
I
that
hate
this
her,
is Lord
the her
Carlisle
group the
and-
most.
And
The
I'm
Eason
Commander
Chosens
Aaron.
are
It's lucky you were here to help.
pacifist, but like extreme
the right thing
pacifist.
back
I
there.
get not using,
Honestly,
you
we
know,
thought we were
resorting
the
to
lucky
violence
ones.
as an
We didn't
absolute
expect
last
reinforcements.
measure, especially if you're a leader of a
Did the
group or a
Grandmaster
country.
not
Like you
inform
don't
you
want to
of his
immediately
plans?
just be war hungry or,
Yes.
you know,
We are indeed aware of the
bloodlusted in a
plan.
sense.
Gwen is merely
Uh,
thankful.
But at a certain point, you got to defend yourself.
Just play along.
Don't be too
If you
thankful.
don't, well, then I don't have
Maybe
any,
the attack
like,
only happened because the Lord was paid enough.
there's a fine line between, you know, you don't have to be a complete hothead, but you don't have to be an extreme pacifist. And there's a very fine line, in my opinion, between being a pacifist and being a coward. I'm not one that can fight. I don't know how to fight. I don't think I've ever really been in a fight. Maybe as a kid, but the way I'm remembering that fight, it sounds like a dream in my head. So, and I'm more of
If
a
not anarchy,
polite
then
type
perhaps he
person
intends
to a
trade
certain
your
extent. I have
sins for
no
his
ego
chains,
or anything to
subjecting
prove. Like,
our
I'll run
people to
away.
martial
Like, you're not,
law.
oh, you didn't fight. Like, I'll run away.
Come on.
But
Don't
if somebody else
accuse
is in
me of
danger,
both.
if it's just
You
me
have
in
to pick
danger,
one or
I'm
the
gonna run
other.
away. Like,
Then the people
that's just what
know
I'm gonna
that what
do.
you label anarchy
I like
is
to
what they
believe if
call
somebody else is in
liberation.
danger, I'm gonna try to get them out of it or defend them or so.
Surely these concerns are.
Aye, true enough.
But
The
it's
commander's
if you're a leader of a
contains a
country
kernel of
or a
truth.
faction of a group, you can't just be all about not fighting.
The Riders will
Though the
take
funny
care
thing
of the
is, if
refugees
all three of
while
them
the
work
Lord sit
together,
on
they
their
would be
hands.
pretty good leaders of
can't
their
just sit
country.
around
One
and chew
person
the
healing,
fat
one
now.
person fighting, and
The
one
Chosen
person
and I will be
funding.
returning to Eason's Hope
And
with the
instead, they
wounded.
decide to fight
As
over,
Varel threatens
fight
the
between the
border,
three of
it
them.
is
And it works out hilarious for them because all but one of them die coming up. That's
I
who
have a
we get to
bad
decide.
feeling.
We get to decide the fate of these three. And unfortunately for Enid, besides having a strange ass name, she's not living.
It's quiet. Of course they
It's
are.
quiet.
Despite how they
Too
treated
quiet.
him, even a bad home. Hey,
We're just watching.
Then shouldn't you be
Yeah,
scared?
Valaria and Cassandra looking to see what the enemy's doing.
Whatever. That, yes. Wait.
They talk about Valaria being from Azrael. Love how these enemies are just randomly.
There's a lot. You're heading further
There is a
past the
lot. I
border.
love how they
We
just
have to
are
warn
magically
others.
here.
Come on, Cass.
And I recall, so they had it differently in the demo, and it made a little bit more sense. Here,
And
it's
that's
like
what we
they're
saw.
where they're at and where the enemy is parallel instead of the enemy being in front of them. Just, it's
Split
weird.
up like they are now, it'll be a slaughter.
Then we've got to do
Not a chance.
This
There's only 6 of us.
this game does a lot of good things. This is one of the failings. So you have 3 options coming up here soon. So that's what they're talking about.
But if the
Basically, who is for each? Like Saxon's for the Southern. He wants to go with the Southern Riders because I believe the Southern Riders are. That's where his parents are. So that, and then other people go into who you should pick, and it's kind of irrelevant. At this point, depending on who you picked, it should have changed the map because it says they're separated. So you should go to where each individual leader is, but it's the same map regardless. The only thing this option within the story changes is dialogue. It doesn't change any other map structures or anything. It just changes who appears on the map. The reason you're choosing, you have options, I think this is the only time you have 3 options, is more so what it offers. And I'm going to tell you right now that Izin's Chosen is absolutely who you don't want to. Like, in my opinion, one, just from a story aspect, who needs these type of people? Who needs extreme pacifists? Yes, you heal people, but which is somewhat better, but you're not needed. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, the options are abysmal. The only good option is Life Essence and Fortitude Elixir. Like, these are pretty good. The Ceremonial Cleaver, not great. Axes, in my opinion, kind of suck in this game. This one's a crit axe, so that's kind of cool if you want to go crit, if you want to, you know, use your Gwen or any other Vanguard unit, and one of the trees is a crit. Like, one class relies heavily on crit, like or focused on crit, so it could be good for that class, but I don't think it's worth it. 2 Onyxes, while good, the other 2 options for these 2 are way better, and you can get these, and there's not too many rings, this is what you use these for, that you really need Onyx for. Fortitude Elixir, it's good, but now it isn't, and I don't think you're really going to notice the 2 Fortitude missing, quite frankly. And then Life Essence, these are good, but I think Life Essence, in my opinion, early on is the weaker of the 3 essences. And you'll get some more later on, and usually the only time you're using these are for healing purposes. The next option that I'm not going to pick is Southern Riders. Crystal Essences are great. A Defense Elixir is pretty good. The Scimitar, the sword Scimitar, you do get a character later on that comes with a Scimitar, so you won't lose out on this. Ceremonial Cleaver, you don't pick this option. I don't think you get a Ceremonial Cleaver. From my recollections, but I only fully played through the game once, so it might be in like a shop or something, in one of the later shops, but it's not all that worth it. So you don't really have to worry about that with the Scimitar. It could be good, but this is a good weapon, don't get me wrong. I would say this is the better of the 3 weapon choices, and this is the middle option. I think this is just the middle option between these 3 anyways, but 1 Defense Elixir, while 2 defense might seem insignificant as compared to Fortitude, and a lot of people might say Fortitude is better than defense because so many people lack Fortitude and there's ways to help with defense or something. Again, early on, you're not really going to notice the defense as much. Amethyst, better than Onyx, but there's ways to get Amethyst through bond supports. There's like 3 or 4 people, or between 3 or 4 people. Like Royden, 2 of his supports give an Amethyst, and I think there's 2 more supports between 2 other characters I can't think of, or I guess 4 other characters that give Amethyst. So you can get Amethyst, and you can also find these in the chest. So we're not going to pick the Southern Riders. It's an okay faction. The other reason we're not picking Southern Riders, and again, same for this one, the chapter we're going into, this decides who is on the field, like your allies. Pick these and Chosen, you only get these little healer guys. That's it. That's all you get. Merchant, or the Southern Riders, you only get bow units, and they're not useful in my opinion. And this is why we're going to pick Merchant Lords, because the allies are these cell swords, and they are really good. They can double and all that. They're not going to take a hit, but they're really good. Also, 5,000 gold. These essences cost 500 each. You can, so this is basically $1,500 or 1,500 gold that you're getting between the 2 of these. Here you can spend 1,500 gold on whatever essences you want. HP Elixir, I think, is a little more valuable early on. Focus Jeweled, absolutely terrible. It's the worst weapon between the 3, 100%. because you get so many jeweled wands. At least I did. I had like 3 or 4. Like if I'm recalling correctly, it was a lot. Diamond. So the main reason I'm picking the lords, one, it's easier with the allied units, but gold and the diamond. 5,000 gold this early on, especially with whatever you bring in from the previous 2 chapters. This is very good. You can buy a lot of things, and it makes the next chapter a little easier. And then 2 diamonds. Diamonds are hard to come by early on. There's only 1 bond support between the characters we have right now that give diamond, and that's Saxon and Valaria. So you could potentially have a diamond already by now, but we're going with the lords. I think it's just the better
lords are
choice.
defeated.
And then we
Relax, Seth.
Come on, let's go.
and then we basically doom his parents to death. Not really. I think they still end up fine.
Lord Carlisle.
It's not that big of a deal.
As
Oh yes, Carlisle. We decide to help you. Carlisle looks great. He looks like he's an evil bastard, but he's actually not a bad guy. Not a bad guy in the slightest. He's a good guy. So we got another HP elixir. Use the first one on Arthur. Anyone wants to use it on Saxon? It's so tricky because I don't want to use it on Gwen. I mean, again, 7 more HP or 5 more HP. Pretty sure it's 5 more HP. Pretty sure it's 5 for HP and then 2 for other stats. Is just better. But with what I'm doing with Arthur, we're gonna
Sky's the limit.
give it to Arthur. Hopefully that works. So the reason we want diamond, which we can get fairly easily, is hollowed ring. This is what I'm aiming for. This is like the first ring I want to get. Waiting grants 5 defense and fortitude until the start of next turn, and you can do a green or blue ability, and then wait, and that's really, really good. So on to ability. So I definitely want crystal essences, 100%. I want a few life essences, at least 2 life essences, and then I want, if you're getting any essences or whatever, doesn't matter which option you pick, you definitely want to get at minimum 1 flame essence for Gwen's brutal strike. I think, I think I only really desperately like it on this map, but I think 500 gold is well worth it. I'm gonna buy 3 though. I'm gonna buy yeah, let's buy 3 of those, and let's only buy. Let's hold off on the life. I like getting a knife. I like getting a bow rune and a dagger rune. Allows me to only get 2 life essences. I think that'll be fine. So you're definitely using that. Bop. You're getting it. So this one increases it by 4, so I'd be doing 22. This one increases the damage by 40. And if we go over, let's go to class tree. His mastery is 10. We go back to abilities. This is giving 40% of 10, which is 4. So between the 2, there's no reason to pick this one. Even, let's say, you were getting less in the short, like right now, you were only getting like, from this one, you're only getting 2. Later on, you're gonna get more. So if you're gonna pick between the 2 of these and not either reducing its mana cost or increasing its range, it's this. And I like that one. This one is kind of superfluous because I'm not gonna be using this ability, but on my first recording attempt, this one just didn't kill, and I was wondering why. Because after 1 use, I was able to kill certain enemies. So this is gonna scale way faster now. For Saxon, we're definitely picking this one. I don't think picking this one's great because you're reducing how much damage you can do. While bringing it down to 30 is great. You could theoretically get this, reduce its cost to 30, then use mana reduction to then bring it down to 20. But that wouldn't happen until you got the second tier of essence. And you can only use one tier, pick one option, and then the second tier, you pick the first tier for one option, the second tier of the essence for another option. You only get 2 options. So I could see this one being better so you could do it more often, where you're just constantly calling the storm. I like this one. Being able to, and it bumps it all the way up to 18. Hitting two enemies for 18 HP, and that's just going to keep scaling with Saxon's pretty decent mastery. Pretty invaluable. We're going to use one whatchamacallit on Healing Touch. And then I think we just use another on First Aid. We're going to do Range for Grimstroke. And then we're only going to pick 2, so we're going to do I'm definitely doing this. I'm definitely making that 40. And I guess I could wait. I could have waited. Range? I tried something interesting or my first attempt. This one I don't think it's all that great. Light Poison. You know what? We're going to do Light Poison. Because I remember picking that one. And that one made things way easier. Don't have any bonds. So now, need to not forget this. This knife from Valaria is going to be invaluable. And the reason, once I find it, is light. She's going to inflict 30 heavy blind. So that's heavy blind, lasts for 2 turns, as mentioned before. So heavy is going to be 2, or not 2 turns, but 2 combats. And she's going to mostly double a lot of people. So she's inflicting 60. So she's going to really increase. It's lowering their accuracy or buffing our speed in a sense. And that is just invaluable. I got yours. Saxon. We want this. It's going to lower our speed a little bit. It's not going to be too noticeable. Huh. Interesting. Royden, definitely getting this, and we're definitely picking Colossus. Gonna tank his speed, but he doesn't have any speed to tank, and it can only go to 1. It can't go to 0, which is weird, because it theoretically should, because it's 8 weight, and he only has 5 speed. Well, this is gonna make him hit like a truck. I originally went over classes, but we can do that next video. So this is way faster from where I got to this point. I do have the settings. I have animations off because I want to get through this chapter fairly fast. We're going to save over this. So that only took me 18 minutes as opposed to 20-something minutes. I think it was like 28. So we're going to go in here and we're going to begin. See, this is weird. It says 7 out of 9, but you can't have 9 in unit. So that's a weird glitch or whatever. So we have these side objectives. If you are aiming for a specific item on this map, you're definitely getting this one. But an axe rune, not all that worth it. So if you don't defeat 25 enemies, it's not. Same thing with flame essence, with using the defensive terrain. Fairly good. Like, especially if you didn't pick Carlisle, if you didn't pick the Merchant Lords, then this could be really important to get, especially if you just play defensively. If I get it, it'll be great. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. The one that I desperately want is this Astral Coin by visiting these 2 camps. It goes over empowered enemies like this. So this person, attacks apply 2 heavy snare, and snare, I think 2, I forget how it works. I think so 2, it lasts 2 turns, but it reduces your movement. I think it reduces it by 2. Since it says 2, but I could be wrong. So if we look at this, I'm demolishing him. Like this, look at this. Dropping him down to 12.
Time to ride.
And then
Let's get
Just use this moment. Oh, no, we're gonna move like this. Just delete that dude. Delete him. And we move you guys here.
Yes?
I'm gonna move. Kind of irrelevant, so we're just gonna weaken this girl.
Right.
And kill Quinn.
Nothing back.
I'm gonna wait with Sandra. And the allies being dumb allies. And this is much better. Much better. Ooh, and we get that relic rune. Oh, this is going way better. Way better.
Yes.
That dude's in an unfortunate spot. And you... Oh, she doubles. Oh, I don't know if I needed to use the thing I used, but I did.
Yes. We need to move.
We're going to... That... I move her here. She'll come out. But I think this thing will attack. Let's just wait. And hope that this turns out well. So he can be attacked, but this will kill these two. Ah, huge. 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 Wait. And... Oh, Carlisle. Ooh, that was pretty good. Oh, they missed. Well, that's like really good. Yeah, that sucked.
Yes?
We're going to... Bah!
Yep.
We should be good, because nobody can be double attacked. He... Something like that. This too. We can get poison on those brutes. We can attack. That's a cool event. I've never seen it do it like that. That's kind of cool. As you can see, we reduced her defense to nothing. So we got 12. It's gonna attack. These two.
Am I
Speed,
getting it?
dex, defense, block. Not bad. We are going to vulnerable this bitch and attack this bitch. He's gonna wait. You gotta be careful with Sandra. Gotta bring this guy over. Okay. Ooh. Yes. Weakening. Love to see it. Okay, so he has enough. Can she kill? Can. So we will. Relic staff. Gotta be careful here. Let's.
We need to move.
Brings it down to 10.
Let me help.
We're just gonna wait. This is what we're gonna do? We're just gonna wait. 30, 50. No. An attack. Hmm. He gets doubled by these magi. Ooh. These could be a problem. We are on turn 4. We're at 25 minutes. Okay, I think we are pretty good. Pretty good. We are very good. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Sure thing.
We did it. Ah, oh no. I mean, she's at 20. Okay. I think I don't really want to rely on, but I also am recording and I don't want to. We're just gonna save scum. You can judge me if you want, but we're gonna save scum. That's what we're gonna do. So, kind of irrelevant, him being in the forest. So one thing that can happen, so enemies can, so over these
You need me?
impassable things, I can't attack. I should be able to, and this is 100% gotta be a bug or a glitch of some sort. If you have an ability that can attack, like
If I have
his Command Wolf, you can attack over objects, so that's kind of a way to attack over objects. It's gonna kill anyways. But the enemy can attack over objects. No problem. And I think that's kind of fucking stupid. I think what I do is
Don't overdo it.
give him something. Use Alden to attack.
Brutal.
I don't have enough. Use Valaria
Let
to
me catch
heal. And then move away. Let me just interface. And this is what we're gonna do. Carlisle just destroying shit. Good, I think we're good. It's actually kind of important that happened. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention, this guy has a speed elixir, and I desperately want. And I do mean desperately. We are going to. I'm gonna do that. And
Just a fraction of my power.
just gonna kill him. We're gonna demolish that fuck. So perfect.
Okie dokie.
She has
Let me help.
mana. I always forget that she has that ability. A kill within 2 tiles of her grants mana. I have 1 stack. I think 16, 10 damage. I think we're good. I think we're fine. We're on turn 5. And realistically, I want to pull these people by turn 8 if I can kill them on turn 9. That is a
yours?
feat in of itself. So we are going to these 2 people. Unfortunately. Well, no, I'm pretty positive I can kill this guy. I got 5 defense, 12.
I'm
He
there.
will live. He will live.
Let's rock!
I don't really have to worry about her getting hit. Okay, hold on. Here, definitely killed this guy. Nobody can reach.
I'm
Yeah,
there.
I think that's what I do. I have that saved earlier. We are this, I'm gonna miss, and kick, and we just kill him with Royden. Royden will be hit, but Royden will be fine. Barely, but Royden's gonna be fine. Oh, okay, cool. He's at level 5. Now, can she double? No. That's not a lot of fortitude. That is interesting. 82.
It's
This is
time.
where you take advantage. Glad that hit. Get that. And come over here.
It's you or
Attack.
me.
Bam. He can't be doubled. 8, 13, 2. So he takes 11 damage, which will be fine. I can reach. You're there. You have fortitude. So we want. What do we want? Yes. These are both magical units? Yes, they are. And my fortitude is outrageous. Unfortunately, I only have
Sure
30, so
You're amazing.
gotta be a little.
If I have to. Stay away from my family.
We're gonna be a
I'm
little
really picking this up.
aggressive.
You're
HP, might, and other stats. Need. Arya's good. What is? I go here. I don't think it'll matter when we go here. We should be good. This is going beautifully. Give me that axe ring. That's perfect. That. Get that. I'm
They're
poisoned.
mine.
Oh no.
Be
I'm
gone.
poisoned.
We should study this later.
We're gonna wait here. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna
I'll protect you.
heal Arthur. I said the right name this time. 1923. And he has that. I can change the crit. I think unfortunately I have Royden Speech. I do have one turn to kind of mess with.
I can do this.
I think here it'll be fine.
You sure?
Let's see here. He goes. Kind of irrelevant. They definitely go. We are going to sprint,
Don't worry.
so he can. Shit. Shitty titty. Shitty titties indeed.
Good call.
Frump. Frump, frump, frump. 11. I was gonna use Saxon, but I guess it's kind of irrelevant. I should have moved him down. Well, that's kind of irrelevant because Valaria's here. I guess I shouldn't have moved Valaria here the previous turn. Well, nothing to do, I guess. We just started this stuff. Just who cares?
Time to ride.
And then Saxon. Just, yeah, moves
I can
right
do this.
here to Torn. Oh wait, this might actually. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. That worked out. It shouldn't have. It should not have. Okay, we're in turn 8. We're doing good. Okay, so I just need somebody here, which Alden can do pretty decently. In this
I got this.
is where
This way.
Grimstroke, being 2 range, is absolutely invaluable. Invaluable. Let's get Royden a little closer. Kind of irrelevant.
You
I guess
sure?
we'll step back for you. I think we're gonna do it. Then we're gonna Lunar Reeve. This should be enough
We should study this later.
to get him to level 5. Perfect.
Sky's the
HP,
limit.
Fortitude, Luck. Okay. Holy feet. Holy
Yep,
feet.
yep.
Holy feet. HP. I mean, yeah,
Let
sure.
me help.
Why not? Wait. Can't. Ooh, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Definitely don't want to draw that guy in just yet. Wait, what? Why didn't he? Ah, dick. Well, not getting that. Oh, I didn't have. What? I needed to have moved Alden down one. I guess technically I could have gotten it. I straight up could have gotten it because he would have moved this way. Yes, attacked Gwen. Don't know. Fuck to the damage. What is this one? Main power. But Arthur's Lunar Reeve is all the way up to 41, and that would have killed. Itty titty. Do I reload that battle save? Get that elixir? I'm not gonna lie, I straight up do. This is a good bit ago, but
Sure thing.
I don't care. I like that.
I got this.
Did you use this? Oh. I think
Moving
I
it.
used. Oh no, I think we go.
Hold still for a
Yes.
moment.
I still didn't do it correctly, but whatever. Intern. We're only at 37 minutes. It's not too drastic. Like anything's gonna change that much. We're gonna get this. And I guess
You need me?
you, Bob. Oh yeah, it's gonna make a difference. This is gonna make a difference because Alden crit there. 9, 9, 9, 11. Actually, what is this? Vulnerable 6. Would have been 14. Hold on. Oh, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. We're gonna do it. And we're gonna do it right this time. Alden. Here. This. No. Ancient Red. Saxon. Boom. Back. Beep. Bop. You. Doesn't matter. Heal. Heal. Saxon. Wait. Saxon. Here. Wait. Intern. I refuse. I refuse. We're gonna get it. Something magical's gonna happen. Something straight magical's gonna happen. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go whirlwind. Gonna make this bitch do nothing to Alden. Alden just gonna
Time to ride.
avoid Alden altogether. And we're gonna 3 people. Wow. 60 experience points. Look at that. Look at that. That is outrageous. And we're just gonna double check. 13, 5. Oh. Well, 5 fortitude. I'm glad I forget these things are magical. 12, 5. That's perfect.
Let's rock.
Going to attack. Not gonna get hit. Royden's going to kill.
You make it look easy.
We need to move.
Arthur's gonna go here, save up some mana. This range, tap, eat,
I'll protect you.
wait.
I'll see it done.
Valarian. Gwen's gonna go there. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it. Oh, it's so weird. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go here. We're not gonna be able to do anything. It's gonna be all Gucci. Royden's gonna go here. Royden's gonna kill. Royden's going to level up.
I'm really
HP
picking this
might
up.
defense mastery.
You make it look
Great
easy.
level up. Saxon's not gonna do pick all, which is fine. He's in. Gonna double anyways. He had like 11 speed, or if this person had 9 speed, I could give him more. I could give him more speed. Alas, I don't. He has 90. Kind of irrelevant, because I don't really want Saxon to get any more experience. You're gonna go here, you're gonna attack,
Yep.
you're gonna reach, you're going to attack. And somebody hasn't moved, or you're going to battle save here. I'm gonna finish this chapter already, but I really want that speed elixir. And the fact that I didn't get it because of... I just moved Gwen one step. Like, I intentionally didn't, but... kind of irrelevant that Alden missed there. Or Arthur. Damn it! But Arthur missed there. You know what?
It
You
didn't
can
have to be
go
this way.
Here. You don't really need Saxon. So, let's got that 50. I mean, this bitch is gonna die though.
Moving it.
I get blind, 22.
Sure thing.
Young one.
I'll protect you.
Oh, 32. Didn't need to hit that. I think it's irrelevant. 4. 7. 11. I think. Fine. I think we're fine. Let.
Be gone. We should study this later.
Let Arthur face tank a few things. Oh, I just had to use defensive terrain 2 more times, and I don't think that's gonna happen. Unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe if I got there. But then this guy can. I really want him to attack. We have an.
Moving it.
I think if I just
Special delivery.
poison this bitch. Attack.
Come and get a piece.
I'll leave
We
you
just
to
kill.
it.
And then 13, not taking much. I'm on turn 7. We just go like that. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's Gucci. You... We're killing you, so it's kind of irrelevant. He does have reduced stats. What is his speed? 6? 19, 19, so 18.
Right.
Which is a little unfortunate, but Lunar Reed is up to 40 right now. It's 45, we'll go down to 35, but then we'll go up to 60. So definitely
Alrighty.
use it.
I'll protect you.
Be gone.
Rah!
We should study this later.
Needs the same level up. HP Fortitude Luck. Gucci. We're gonna move here. Wait.
Happily.
Do that. He
You
does
make
one
it look
damage.
easy.
Gonna go up.
Hold still for a
And you.
moment.
I'm just gonna wait. You. Gonna kill this bitch.
Protect the others.
And she's dead. My God, Carlisle. Out for blood. Out for blood. Okay, so this
I can do
can
this.
be
Easy.
potentially scary. Potentially. We just gotta do this intelligently.
This is all you got?
Just gotta do this intelligently. She has 1 defense. I have 26, 25,
Orders.
25. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. You here.
Be gone.
Later.
We should study this later.
We get it.
Let me help.
We heal. I did get that. Unfortunately, yeah. But I think we're fine. Nobody can just die from this guy. Valaria, like, because she has base 1 defense and this guy has 18 power, she will not die. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I think
I always
just straight up kill.
Good call.
We wait,
I'm there.
we wait. And we danced. And Valaria just dodged anyways. We did it! We straight up did it.
Is this
How
what
was
I'm
that?
capable of?
Wait, who was... Skipped right through the MVP was. I want to say it was Arthur? I want to say it was Arthur. He dealt the most damage. He took the most damage. Interesting. Gwen saw the most combat, but that's kind of what Gwen does in these early chapters. Saxon got the most kills. Quite obviously. Most mana spent was Saxon. We finally have outpaced Cassandra. Or it was Arthur, which makes sense, because Lunar Eve is absolutely insane. Then we got 24. 248 from Saxon. Which means I only used his ability 4 times. Interesting. Healing, obviously Cassandra, and Tiles moved Valaria. Interesting. So... I mean, Arthur got 3 out of possible 8. No, 3. Yeah, no, 8. 3 out of possible 8. Maybe he's the... Maybe he's the one that got it. Yay, you made it to safety.
right?
We
Not yet.
won!
With
Yay! The other 2 are dead though. Aw, that sucks.
Gwen?
I wish I cared about. Well, I care. Aaron's kind of
not
cool,
over.
a little bit. He's a little too hot-headed, and
Precisely.
But Gwen.
I guess he's kind of an anarchist, but like a not a
appreciate
stupider anarchist, but like
do.
a
But
I don't know.
Okay.
I will.
like how
but
Carlisle
only-
is in here. I think if you save the dumb bitch or Aaron, I think they show up there. So we're gonna end this here because we're going on 50 minutes. Granted, because I refused, because I desperately wanted that speed elixir, which is not too important, I guess. But you know what? 10 minutes, 10, 13 extra minutes, I probably could have been done under around the 40-minute mark. My videos have been long, anyways. So it's kind of irrelevant. We will start the next video promoting some of our units, maybe buying some, I don't think we have any money, but promoting 2 of our units, Arthur and Saxon. And in that video, we will go over the different classes and stuff. And I'm pretty positive I didn't do it. I did originally in the first video. But thank you as always for watching this video. I hope you watched it all the way through. I have a feeling my overall average watch time is going to be fairly low, but hopefully I'm more entertaining enough and people stick around and want to really watch all the way through. I trying to humble myself, but trying being realistic. I think my commentary is serviceable, is entertaining enough in some aspects, especially when I get off on a rant. But as always, I appreciate your time watching this video. I hope you have a good rest of your day, week, month, or year, depending on if you want to come back to this channel. Toodles.